Hello, hello. Oh, it's so nice to be back. You have no idea. To be honest, I have been back at my apartment for probably like 15 minutes just setting up. But oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Also, hopefully I did not capitalize the two and go to sleep. I've been meaning to play this game for a while. I am finally playing another Satisfactory stream. Yippee. Okay, let's check YouTube just to make sure. I did not decapitalize the two. I'm a sinner. Go to sleep. That's all I have to say about that. Also, by the end of today's stream, I will finally have another schedule up. It's just... life a little crazy. A little kooky, as it were. And I'm the problem. And I need to fix that. I will not go to sleep. Well, that's your problem, Keenan. Really? Was it this? Hold on, let's just do continue. I like how you only probably joined the stream because you were offended by the title. I see the easiest way to rage bait now. Okay. Alright, so bauxite refinement. I'm somewhat close to that. I just need to wait for the heavy modular frames and the motors. But the real question for me is, can I get power increased pretty quickly? So I need a summer sloop, and then I need computers. Do I not have a summer sloop anyway? Nope. Hi, Gideon. Thank you for the follow. A very nice emoji in the title, or in your profile. So no, you're not going to go to sleep, Paradise? Shame. Is that going to be... that could be the response everybody's going to come into the stream with. No, I do not want to go to sleep. Why is everybody joining like that? I presume most of you. YLS? I have no idea what that means, Keenan. I feel like people are more so just offended that I would even title it yes. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some of this. Alright, Summer Sloops, I need you to try and get some more power. If this is even an efficient means of getting power. Who knows, honestly? Who knows? Alien technology, and then this, I also need 50 computers, and I need 100 SAM fluctuators. SAM fluctuators are not a problem. Doink. And then the computers, that might be a problem. Oh, wait. Ho, ho, ho. It is not. What in the world? What? Is that Saul? Saw your stream like 10 seconds after it started. Do you mean stall? Stop? Should I just end it? I've done that before. It's funny. Or did you mean saw?
Power augmenter unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest
I need
energy
10 of
from
them?
distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output.
Ah.
Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop, Morgan. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads.
Good to know, that can...
Okay. How far do you think a nuke will go in space without a boom? Well, usually nukes have a warhead, so if you just shot a nuke in space, if it does not hit anything, then it's not going to go off. And it's like, unless it's like remote detonation. I do not know how to spell it. What word are you trying to spell? Saw? Wait, I do? IT? Such confusing messages sometimes. Okay, I think oil's the way to go. Heh. I think oil is just the best power source that there's going to be for me right now. The alien augmenter I could realistically do, but that's gonna take a while. I mean, I have a little bit of a buffer. That's a good point. That Buckshot game you did. Buckshot Roulette? Are you asking me to play that again, or what do you mean by that? Oh, is this just to make motors? What is this? It was. I'm a psychopath. I know that there's like another game that came out that's very similar to Buckshot Roulette that was very popular. Oh no. Do you know? Oh no. Do you know? Oh no? I do not know. Oh no. Well, what does it cost for crystal oscillators? That's expensive. Should I take to stream Title to Heart when it's only 9:29 p.m. the... Are you saying if you should stream a game? Is this what happens to people when it's this late when I stream for most of you? You just start... Your brains start just becoming mush? I'm gonna make my name to Jinx CR cool after some days, so I know I've made a lot of names here, but this is it. This is the real last name. Yeah, this is still not fully efficient. That's sad. Oh well, I am going to check on heavy. 15 of those. What about motors? It's only 2? Only 2 motors. Disappointment. My day is fully ruined. Okay, I'm gonna clear my inventory yet again. This is the problem with the game sometimes. Sometimes you just have too much stuff in your inventory. Way too much. Okay, I need those. Kind of need these. Let's just take all of them. It really does not matter. Take these just in case. These would be nice. Yoink. And then the rest can go. No, I mean, should I go to sleep like the stream title? It says when it's 9:30 p.m. Do you have to wake up early tomorrow? Rest is very important. It makes you feel better in the morning. Oh, no, it's a small thing. Title is spelled T-I-T-L-E. I'll spell it out in YouTube. The title that you keep spelling, I'm pretty sure is like tidal wave. What else can I do? Hello. Hi, Starberry. Nobody listening to the title. Very cool. I guess it's my fault for being the one streaming. I mean, I did say I was going to be streaming at this time. Oh, you can just make drones in this game? That's nice. Bro, that will make my night if we can play Buckshot again, because I've been to stuff and I don't want to say, but I cannot see my friends anymore. Oh, that's... So you're saying you're not able to play Buckshot with your friends anymore? Is that essentially what you're saying, or... It, depending on how long I have to get up at least 9 a.m. I mean... Let's put it this way. If you go to sleep early, then possibly you wake up before 9 a.m. and then you can do other stuff that you need to do. Wow, impressive. I mean, I can install Buckshot. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. Well, if you're waking up at 6 a.m., then you should definitely go to sleep about now. Also, nice, cool, or the person... No, like, I cannot hang out with my friends. I can't do anything with my friends and hey. Oh. So, honestly, I want to play a little bit of Satisfactory, but if you are... How long can you stay awake for? I'm willing to play a little bit of Buckshot Roulette, because I do find it to be a fun game. It just means I have to install it, and I want to spend some time making some progress here. Anytime? Okay. How about I'll set a timer for an hour from now. You can leave. You can do whatever you want. If you do not want to watch the stream and watch Satisfactory, I do not care. But an hour from now, I will switch to Buckshot Roulette if you are here. Alright? Alright, I set the timer. So that's Buckshot Roulette installing. I have nothing much to do. Well, but what do you like to do? What's a hobby or a chore that you have? No, I'm watching this stream, watching right into your soul. Are you sure that's a place you want to be? To know the soul of another can be quite disturbing. A little personal, as it were. Okay, I think... What should I do? What should I do? I kind of want to set up a train station. Near the quartz. So, ow. I love Charlie horses. If you do not know what a Charlie horse is, it's when you get like a sore on the inside of your mouth. It's very annoying. How did it get there? No clue. But it's there. It'll be there for the rest of eternity. You can go really fast in this game if you crouch jump. I have a cooking camp from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay. Well, is there anything that you need to know before you go to the cooking camp? Or, like... I can try to give you ideas, but you also gotta work with me a little bit. Hadoink. Oh, that was not enough. Hi-ya. My friend sent me a Super Mario... Why did I say Super Mario? I guess I have something on the mind right now. My friend sent me a super epic mouse cursor, and it's very silly. Oh, nice. Is it shaped like a mouse, or what do you mean by epic mouse cursor? I don't know, we were talking about sleep schedule. Bad spelling. No, so usually when I correct spelling, I'm not trying to make you, like, self-conscious about, like, typing and stuff on the internet. It's literally just to try and make you better at that. It's got a Deltarune character on it. Oh, nice. Oh, which Deltarune character? Hey, if you need something to do at Gaming Paris, maybe you should try, dare I say right now, sorry for anyone reading this, go to sleep. True. Going to sleep is very cool. Wait, did I not set up the awesome sync? Has it been like this the whole time? Oh my Lord. Have you seen Chapter 3 yet? I cannot remember. No, I have not. I've only played through Chapter 2. And honestly, I probably need to replay through Chapter 1 and 2 to get some of the stuff I missed. Wait, where is Boop? Probably sleeping. Hopefully they understood the message that I sent at the beginning of the stream. Oh. Believe it or not, people typically do that sometimes. Or who knows, maybe they have a job. Oh, then I cannot tell you because it's Chapter 3 spoiler. Ah, gives me even more reason to play Deltarune Chapter 3 even sooner. So that way I can actually know what the character is. I do not like sleeping because I'm conscious for less hours in my life. I do not know. I can infer, but at your point in your life, you have so much life left to live. I would recommend living your life to be healthy, not worrying about things all the time. If you get extra hours of sleep, you will be healthier. You will probably think more positive thoughts. You will feel better. That is very important. I'm too lazy to sleep. I just want a game. I mean, I'm not exactly a good example right now. But my situation's a little different. It's not exactly like midnight or anything like that for me right now. So I have a little bit of an excuse. Be careful streaming the Deltarune game. I've seen some people stream it and let's say the chat was not really positive. What you going for? I mean, I've played games like that where sometimes the chats can like spoil things or they're silly little goobers. Biomass? Okay, good. I have just enough. Oh yeah, some fans of a certain character scare me. Well, I mean, Undertale has always had a weird... Undertale and Deltarune by proxy have always had a weird fan base. That's unavoidable. Oh, I do not have plastic. I need to start uploading plastic. So what I am going to do is I am going to... Hey, in about 60 seconds again, I've been banging my head trying to get to day 199. Oh yeah, I did buy 60 seconds. It's just I've not found the time to make a stream for it. Like, unironically, if you want, I can show you. If I stay up to 11 p.m., 12 a.m. for a week, I'll probably wake up at 7 naturally, latest 7 a.m. But yeah, you just have to get used to your own, like, body and the way that works. I know, yeah. That's the kind of unfortunate thing about having so many games in your library, is you always feel like you're behind. And I always am behind. When it comes to certain things. Alright, time to go upload some rubber. Is that pretty much all I'll need? Yeah, rubber, and then motors are also going to be needed. But I have enough in my inventory. Rubber is the main thing. I usually hyperfixated at 1 a.m. at a time. Is the title of the stream supposed to be a sign? Yes. It is a sign from Flowey. You need to go to sleep. No. On one game at a time. I try to hyperfixate on games, but the problem is I also know that sometimes I just get bored of a game recently. What I've been noticing over the past few months, and really since I've been streaming games more often, is I just get so bored of some games, and I just do not want to play them at all. I should probably try to set myself a rule that I only stream like 3 or 4 games at a time. Because I know if I do more, I'm just going to have a ton that fall through the cracks, like 60 seconds reatomized and Expedition 33. And that's why... Before I started the stream, I started working on a stream schedule for the remainder of the week, and I'm probably going to set, like... What should I do for 60 seconds, or... Wait, you've played Undertale and been in the fandom? Yeah. I mean, it's been years since I played the original Undertale, but I played Undertale Yellow on stream. If you live in Australia, it's like 3 p.m. Remember, they do not need to sleep. True. Australians never need to sleep. I mean, they have to look out for all those spiders and things. And the kangaroos that'll take their children at night. And put them in pouches, so I've heard. Would not know. Hi. Hi, Lennox. That's a... That's an interesting joke. I mean, they do not need sleep right now. Maybe you should go to sleep. Me? Go to sleep? Are you crazy? No. No, 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 no. I do not think you understand the power dynamic here. I am not the one who sleeps. I am an I am always awake. If you send me a message, I will always respond within 30 minutes. Have you gone into Titan Forest yet? No. Do I have a storage container for any of the plastic that I'm making here? Or do I just have to, like, make a container and then just split it off? Did you just sand it out? Huh? What? I guess I could just do this, but it's not gonna send enough rubber. I'm gonna check at the other end. Hold on. I said nothing. Is this about the joke? I do not know. If you want me to say the joke out loud, I can say the joke. It's just a pun because Obama's political slogan was about bringing change. You are the one here. Wrong, you're. You are the one that is saying go to sleep. You should do what you are telling other people to do. You know what? You're so right. When that hour timer goes off, and then I play Buckshot Roulette for a bit, I should immediately fall asleep on stream. I'll keep the stream still on, but that way you get absolutely fantastic gameplay of me doing nothing. It's just like watching me be off stream. It's incredible. So you're being a hypocrite, right? Absolutely. I am being a hypocrite by telling people who typically at this hour should be going to sleep, as I think if you live on like the US or Canada side of the world, it is very late for you. It is hypocritical for me to tell them to go to sleep, whereas I do not live on that side of the world and am not needing to sleep right now. Or you know what? Maybe I do, and I am a massive hypocrite. We'll never know. I could be lying. That is one of my powers as a streamer. Also gaslighting. But we're not talking about that one yet. Wait, what time? What is your time right now? It's time for you to get a watch. I've been waiting for somebody to do that for a while. I'm so proud. Thank you. Thank you for being the one to allow me to do that joke. My life is complete now that I've been able to do that joke. Oh, I live in the US at 12:47 a.m. Huh? Still not sleeping. Well, that's your problem. I'm just the messenger, okay? I know my time, but can I get your time? What? Tell me your time again. Yeah, tell me your time. Maybe that'll solve the problem. Also, I'm not going to tell you what time I live in. I'm just telling you right now, it's not going to happen. I mean, do I really need... Not gonna matter. 9:48 p.m.? Cool. That's a cool time. To quote Star Wars, pray that I do not alter the deal further. Alright, so now I have plastic, so I should, keyword should, be able to get the train station up and going for quartz soon. Wow. You know what they say, as a streamer, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. That's what you have to do. And I'm really living up to the gatekeep part of that motto. Really, there are no motors in here. Not a singular motor. Why do you do this to me? This looks like a mind-numbing game. You see, you do not have the capacity to understand why Satisfactory is such a good, complex game. Much like watching Rick and Morty, you have to have a certain level of intellect to understand and appreciate this game for what it is. Alright, let me check the stockpile. It should at least be like 100 or 200 to make a station. I feel like this is a good game to go Zen mode. I need content, so I might record the Buckshot video and without your voice for copyright things. If you want to use my voice in the Buckshot video, I do not care. If you want to use any content I make for other content, I genuinely do not care. Copyright becomes a problem when, like, you use something without somebody's express permission. Literally, all you had to do was ask. Asking is half the battle. Also, oh my goodness, I did not realize how many train stations this is going to take. Well, that's only a slight problem. Actually, how many train cars is this gonna take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and I have a theory. My favorite drinking streamer? You mean alcoholic streamer? True. I'm absolutely wasted right now. My BAC is at least 50, probably. Definitely. You know what BAC stands for? Based acumen accumulation. The A silent accumulation. That is not what BAC stands for. Can this train even work? Something I think we live in a messed up world. What do you mean? Yeah, we do live in a pretty messed up world. And sleeping is losing time. Look at the length of that train car. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I wanna test something. So go from here to here. And sleeping is losing time. But yes, you need sleep. As much as you might see sleep as a detriment, you need it to exist. Oh my, look at the amount of megawatts it needs. To go up a basic hill, it needs like 100 megawatts. That is so much. I wonder why. Like so many train cars that it has. Oh, it does not even stop. It just goes. Oh, I put it at output, not input. I'm a fool. Hold on. Oh, that's not bad. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna discard this. So we're gonna get rid of you. Actually, where you need to go is you need to go to input. I'm a fool. Alright, we're gonna follow the train for a bit. I just want to see what happens. Losing is the wrong word for that because you are not wasting it away. You are always using your time in some shape or capacity. Yes, exactly. I want to do a sleep live stream, but I have a full-on speakers on my ear at max while the chat tries to wake me up using sound effects. You know, I feel like there's a few popular streamers who have done that type of stream before, and I wonder where you're taking inspiration from. Is Cookie Clicker hard? Yes or no? I have never played Cookie Clicker. It could be the hardest game in existence, but judging by the fact it's an idle clicking game, probably not that hard. Depends. From iShowSpeed. Well, but the thing is with most of the streamers like iShowSpeed or anyone that's more popular, typically when they have reactions and stuff, they're very over the top. I guarantee if you met iShowSpeed in person, he would be a very relaxed person. Exerting that much energy and essentially barking at the microphone for hours on end. Man probably just relaxes with wine coolers or something when he's done from a long stream. Because, like, to get very popular, what you have to do is you have to create a persona. And in that sense, you have to have very over-the-top reactions, so that way people constantly, like, look at you. But this time, I'm gonna make Speed a dog voice user. What in the world's a dog voice user? What does that mean? A great example is Kai Cenat. Yeah, Kai Cenat does very odd things. Like, man, all I've heard about him is the like marathon streams that he typically does. Okay, so I am right. It always goes to the station like right ahead of it. I kind of wish you could change that, but probably not going to be able to. Over the top fake personality. Well, Mr. Beast also does the same thing. I very much doubt that Jimmy Donaldson, I think his name's Jimmy Donaldson, actually has that personality where he goes, "Today, guys, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be going to a southern village in Africa, and we are going to be abducting the children for child labor in my t-shirt factories." At 3 a.m. I very highly doubt that he's like that in person. It's called Mr. Beast. What? The man behind Mr. Beast is not literally called Mr. Beast. The mother birthed the child was like, "Yes, you are going to be a famous YouTuber one day. You're going to be very popular. You're also going to get criticized by Jacksepticeye." Okay, well, sad thing is that I probably am not going to be able to use this station for what I thought. The storage facility idea is a cool idea, but it's not going to work. It's very sad. Unless I, like, made spaces between the stations, but that's just annoying. Honestly, I think I'm just going to convert this to just be a production facility. Do you like spaghetti? Of course I like spaghetti. Who do you think I am? Mr. Beast, today we will send half the world's kids to wheelchairs. Today's challenge video, we are not going to be curing the crippled, we are going to be crippling them. We're going to see how many children we can cripple in one video. It'll be very cool. But is there an ethical way to do it? No. Oh, would you look at that? There's a ton of rubber in here. Okay, well... Also, if anybody watches this VOD in the future and is going to pretend to get annoyed at me for making jokes like this, I'm not serious. I do not genuinely think that Mr. Beast is going to go to South Africa and use children for making t-shirts. Typically, he would go to China. And also, I just want to say that, of course, he's not going to be crippling children. Because the last time that he tried to fix people with disabilities, there was a ton of people that were angry at him for, quote-unquote, curing blindness. Hi there. Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Up. Reading somebody else's intro? Cool. Exactly what I was anticipating. Paradise, I feel like you should not ask that question. I'm going to delete that message, actually. That's a very personal message. Gaming Paradise actually be the FBI? You see, there's a reason I'm my own moderator in my chat. It's so sad that the storage facility is not going to work. This would have been so cool. That's fine, I do not care. Then why were you asking? Okay, I think I've confirmed it. Gaming Paradise is either an ICE agent or perhaps from the DEA. We have a federal agent in my chat. That's very sad. Go away, federal agent. You shall not get any of my private information here. I'm gonna dismantle all this because sadly this storage facility is not gonna work. What is your opinion about Let's Game It Out playing Satisfactory? Is that like another who's Let's Game It Out? That is not true. That's exactly what a government agent would say. A person who is insane. Me, literally me. I mean, I do not know who Let's Game It Out is. You're cracking me up. Just like how the FBI put crack. So I'm not gonna finish that. He just does everything. He does the main objective, but in his own way specifically. Okay. Oh, maybe I've heard of that before. I think one of my friends may have told me about that. Yeah, I'm an egg. Yeah. I'm not finishing the rest of the crack joke. You know what? Fine, I'll finish the rest of the crack joke. Just like crack was put into the certain communities in the 80s and 90s. Hey, do you know the rail cannon with the tubes in Satisfactory? Yes, I do. I like going the slow way, because I'm a fool. That's all I'll say about that. He made it? Oh, okay. So it's just like, if you're very obsessed with Satisfactory, then you typically watch Let's Game It Out and all the content they make. I just play it for fun. I'm not worried about, like, being over-the-top efficient. I mean, I'm certainly not doing my best job here. Oh no, Satisfactory pros react to it and actually hate his content. Ooh, cool. Very cool. Because he's doing it wrong. I love when people say you're playing a video game wrong. That is literally my favorite thing in the entire world. I love when people will just have fun playing a video game and then there'll be a community of people that say, no, you're doing it wrong. Why are you doing it like this? I hate it. Saying still, eyes closed. But... What in the world are you saying nice? You should watch him. I hope you're not meaning it like this. But the way I'm interpreting it is because Let's Game It Out is playing it wrong. You should watch him because you're also playing the game wrong. True, I am. You're so right, honestly. So true for saying that. The most true. Let's get rid of all of this. So do I have an awesome sync somewhere? Okay, let me just get an awesome sync to get rid of all of this. I should not have tested the thing that I did. I was a fool. I was gonna ask if you guys celebrate St. Nicholas Day. That's not a common holiday. I did not think to how about no. What? Do any of you lots of pi? No, lots of digits of pi? No, not really. I never thought there would be a day in which the YouTube chat would confuse me more than the TikTok one. The TikTok one is actually making coherent sense, and that's scary. That's not how it's supposed to be. It was never meant to be like this. Why? Oh, why is it like this? Yeah, I just gotta wait until they get made, but the motors are gonna take forever. Unless I handcraft them. Oh joy. The nuclear cocoon is a lag machine. Oh boy, I sure do love lag machines. I'd love to be a gradually more aggressive tooltip encouraging you to play properly. Speaking, do I not have iron wire as a recipe? I'm just thinking about this. Iron wire would have made my life so much easier. Do you think if I fall, do you think I'll fly? No, you will not fly. You do not have the capability of flight. Gravity will certainly show you very quickly. Fused wire for the easy win. For the E win. Why is not... Okay, let me just bring up a constructor. I'm gonna be lazy. Where are you in YouTube and TikTok? And Twitch, but nobody ever shows up on Twitch. Because they're fools. I'm probably confusing you with bad grammar. Yeah, a little bit. Press N to find recipes. Okay, thank you, KitKat, for the follow. You're funny, I'm following you. Trust me, it wears off after a while. Much like the Adderall. Alright, right. Iron. And gambling, true. Gambling does eventually wear off. It's a thing you're trying to craft. Yes, I know. Iron wire is literally just copper wire, but you make it with iron. Innovative, I know, but I need hard drives. And guess what's the thing that I cannot find right now? You know why? Because I'm poor. I'm always poor. I don't know what this is. I forgot. There's a way to scan it, but I forgot which area it's in. Yeah, It's in quartz? Really? Oh yes, you are correct. So I need crystal oscillators and 100 motors, which... Oh boy, I love motors. I love motors so much. I have a dog that won't stop biting her back. How do I feel about hard games? Honestly, I feel like we should, like, pour water and, like, use chisels to make hard games soft games. Red or black? You're doing gambling right now. You're, like, in the middle of a casino. Come on, streamer, please! I need to know what it is. It's red. It's always red. I mean, I play hard games all the time. I've played Dark Souls. I've played some of Elden Ring. Not all of it. Alright. Aw, dang it, streamer. I lost all my life's inheritance just because you said red instead of black. I hope you feel bad. Please set up efficient belts, color code, or do something to make this better. Do math. You've not even seen my belts yet, have you? You've not even looked at them. I just got $2,000. Let's go. This is my 4th stream. Clearly it's not. You're lying. I would know somebody who's watched my 4th stream before, because they would not be here. I'm kidding. Also, yes, I understand that this is a nightmare. You see this right here? Horrific. The only good spot, good in air quotes, is maybe this factory. This game out is even worse. You won't even upgrade your belts? The belts are upgraded, and they do not need to be upgraded. You do not even understand the math that's needed for these. Okay, look at this belt right here. Does this need to be past Mark 1 with the amount of encased steel beams that are going down it? Tell me. I'm gonna sit here and wait until you type another message. If you do not type another message, well, I guess I'm waiting here for 15 minutes until I play Buckshot Roulette. I am that petty. Since Batman said always bet on black, I'm betting on black. No! Now red's gonna betray you for getting away from me. Hey, it's 1 AM for me now. Question mark? Yes, because when you upgrade that production, you'll need a better belt. Yes, but I do not need that right now. Let's say hypothetically. I have an interesting proposition for you. That when I upgrade the proposition, I also go down the line of the belt and upgrade that too. Instead of, you know, just leaving it the same. $1 million. Let's go! Make sure to spend all that money on cryptocurrency and NFTs. I'm pretty sure they'll go very well for your future. Red or black? Red, 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 red. Red, red, red. Red. It needs to be red. Gosh, this stream's gonna be banned for gambling again, like that one Bellatra stream, because I'm just talking about gambling the entire time. Or is it crypto to set a bounty on the president? Ooh, it seems like somebody's not a big fan of the orange man. The man covered in Cheeto dust. Hello. Hello, Ocean. Go to sleep. I know it's sleepy time for you. No, it's already happened. 99.9999999% of my entertainment is chatting and seeing what is going to and building. Nuh-uh. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, well. Honestly, there's not... I kind of just have to wait for motors to be produced. And that's kind of sad. That's actually really sad. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a summer sloop. The one that I have. I have 3.9 hours on Buckshot. That'll definitely bode well in your favor. I have like 70. You'll be fine. Do you have sloops? I have one. Uh-oh. Is it summer sloop? Summer sloop. Oh no. Wait, I uploaded it. Yes, I did. Woo! I have no idea what you're doing. You know, that reminds me a lot about my normal life, in which I also have no clue. I'm cooked when we play. No, you'll be fine. Also, I'm pretty sure the game is still really buggy in multiplayer. From what I remember. Get back on grief. What game? The game of life. It's not gonna matter because... Red or black? Do I have staters? No. What if they got a hot fix? I don't know. Me when I see a playstyle yours developed in isolation, clearly not peer-reviewed. I see that the way that you're playing is not the optimal way that should be good for video games, so I'm going to constantly keep talking about it instead of actually watching them improve. Also, thank you, Rat Rodeo, for the follow. Wait a minute, I recognize that name. Why do I recognize that name? That name is recognizable because of... Is that Emo? Yeah, Emo Server. The person I watched, Emo Server Teehee, yeah. Yeah, the reason I joined that server was because they were playing Dead by Daylight and I was in one of the matches. Hi, 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 hi. Hi. I got a full house. Should I play it or should I forfeit my cards? I put 50k on the line. Oh my goodness, apparently you won 3 million in gambling and you're still going? What a Chad. Alright. Raise the house too. True. Take out a second mortgage on the house to continue the gambling. It'll help. What's your dog doing? I do not have a dog. What are these questions? Why is it during Satisfactory streams, all of you just start barraging me with some of the most random questions I've ever seen? Like, you're talking about dogs that do not exist, and you're talking to me about Geometry Dash of all things. I am not okay. Geometry Dash? True. Absolutely so true. Anyways, I need to figure out... I've been scatterbrained. I'm gonna check what's going on with the Stater production. Geography Dash? True. Let's do Geography Dash right now. Can I name all 50 of the US states off the top of my memory? Let's go. We got Washington, we have Oregon, we have California, we have Nevada. We have Idaho, we have New Mexico, we have all the others that I'm not naming because I'm not in the mood. The bit's dead, I'm killing the bit. You guys remember the peak of 2019 or 2016? No. Those years were covered in certain blurry vision of some sort. I'm not really sure why my vision was so blurry. Could have been related to the alcohol, but probably not. Once I did 200 hashtag S in the chat box on the stream, I had the thing where it's... Also, so Rat, I know you're on Twitch. Definitely not the alcohol. True. No, you see, my belief is that when you get drunk, you actually transform into a different person. Now, that person's life has gone away. Or, well, sometimes it comes back, like the second wolf inside all of us. But it's been gone for a while. So I have 3 different streams up, so if it looks like I'm schizophrenic, it's because I am, but also there's other people I'm talking to. Never been drunk, tolerance too high. That's like somebody I figured DW. Okay. That sounds like, it kind of sounds like a humble brag. I'm gonna go back to roulette. Yes, always go back to gambling. That sounds like a brag that nobody ever says in existence. Actually, when I went to college, my grades were just so high that they actually stopped me from attending the college. I was too good at what I did. Just saying. Bro, no. There are 2 wolves inside of us, except it's actually 4 because they're schizo too. No, you see, the wolves have 2 wolves inside of them, and those 2 wolves have 2 wolves inside of them, and those 2 wolves have 2 wolves inside of them. And then depending how long, is Jay in the chat? I do not think so, Ocean. Sorry, I did not respond to your first message. There's been a lot of messages. Sure, you did not drop out. True, I did not drop out for any reason. Wolf to the power of 2, to the power of 2, to the power of 2, just infinitely. Oh yeah. Is 2 good of grades true? I'm 99% sure you're lying. Are you sure, Paradise? No, you see, I went to Harvard Scottsdale Yard, and my grades were so impressive that they said, sir, you should be running this institution. And I said, nay. I'd much rather stream to 5 people on the internet. And then I whisked my cape away and I went on to this life. How much longer until Buckshot Roulette? 15 minutes. Okay. How many motors do I have? Me with my pre-med degree streaming for 4 hours today. Exactly. You see, that is the true suffering of success. Red or black? You should bet on... You should bet on orange. Kit Kat. That's what you should bet on. It's not even on the table, but you say orange. The dealer will understand. Green. True. Purple. You know, it's going to be very cool. At the table, your dealer's going to think that you're just having an epileptic episode. They have to give you the money. Out of pity. 85 degrees Fahrenheit at 10:19 a.m. Should I be worried? You may not actually be outside. You may just be in an oven. You may want to be aware of that. Green 0 all the way. Yes, yes. 500 million? Wow. Kit Kat, I would say, you know, like the sunk cost fallacy, but you're the opposite of the sunk cost fallacy. Currently, you're the float cost fallacy. Suffering too much from success of the money that you definitely have. Speaking of the money, could you share? Please? 91 degrees Fahrenheit at 10:20 p.m. It keeps increasing gradually. You're actually in the middle of an oven. Dang, it's already been an hour, 20 minutes for me, not even an hour for you. How's it been an hour and 20 minutes for you? I set a timer for an hour. Not, unless you're, like, traveling at light speed nice. I imagine that we have the same amount of time. Arizona, so yes, an oven. Oh, yes, I love Arizona. I love Arizona because it's like... You want to imagine what it feels like being in hell for the rest of your life? Go to Arizona. On a nice summer's day, you'll understand what Christians have been talking about. Specifically the Mormons and the holy land of Utah. And then live there. Should it be it all unread? Yes. AZ, the oven state. Exactly. Yes, no. Yes, no, maybe so. Have you visited America? No. That's exactly what... I've never been anywhere at all. Hate it here for real, for real. Are you the type of person that likes winter or summer more? Because I adore winter. Genuinely, if I had to live in a state like Arizona or Texas, or even like hot places, like... Where does it get really hot? Europe gets really hot too. Any places like that, I could not live. It has to be cold. You do not understand. I need it. And I might have been in that oven. Who knows? Who spelled H-O-O. My mom's that way. Gonna go to Russian roulette right now. I like playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded revolver. But I always let the other person go first. It's only fair that way. I mean, since I'm the one who offered to play the game. It's not uploading. I like the summer. Ah. Interesting, interesting. Why do you like the summer? Do you like the feeling of dying of heat stroke? It's because I hate myself? Okay. I can see the appeal of summer. But just winter is so much nicer because when you go to sleep, my entire reasoning is sleepiness. When you go to sleep in winter, all you have to do is warm yourself up, and that's easy. And it feels so nice and comfy. When it's summer, you have to cool yourself down, and that's hard and complicated for brain. So, like, it hurt. It hurt real bad to do that. When it's summer, I sleep in the... How do I describe this in a way that's not using that word? In the birthday suit. Cannot hurt me if I sleep in the birthday suit. The birthday suit is an interesting method of doing that. And actually quite vivid imagery. Vivid imagery that should not be in the mind. Should I leave the casino or should I stay and get more? Stay and get more! My only snow day is one time in my life and when I went to a big mountain, let's say. A big mountain, you say? I'm just a rat, always in my birthday suit. Well, if you think about it, everybody's always in their birthday suit. Just typically they have cloth over it. Kit Kat, do not listen to him. Ocean's like, please, please take your money and leave. I beg of you. Alright, so what the plan is I'm gonna find more iron ore. Somewhere. Anywhere. Is this iron? It is iron. Okay, I'm gonna add a map marker. I'm gonna call this help. Iron factory? Question mark. I got 5 million more now. See, exactly. As it's always been stated before, if you type something on the internet, it immediately makes it true. Oh wait, the marker's not showing, because I forgot you have to highlight it. I'm an experienced player with over 100 hours in Satisfactory, by the way. I'm very good at my job. Here we go. I'm leaving now? Okay. Well, bye-bye. It was nice seeing you in the stream. You're not leaving the casino, you're just leaving the stream forever. Okay, bye-bye, Kit Kat. It was nice knowing you. Sure, and read this all. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Do not be a hypocrite, please. But why? Being a hypocrite sounds so cool. Oh, so wait, how in the world did... Rat, how did you find my stream? Is it because it's in my status? Did I forget to change that? No, I'm leaving the casino? Aw. Oh, so wait, you live in Arizona? Hold on, what time is it for you then? It's probably like 11 or something. Go to sleep. There's a reason the stream title is this. Go to sleep. And before, I already know what your response is going to be, but I do not want to go to sleep. I'm a night owl. By the way, with that 5 million, I just got back to my family because I gambled them away for 10,000. Cool. It's only 10:30. Craziness. Craziness, the times that I live in, that 10:30 is considered early. I saw your profile, and then I looked at your profile because I'm nosy, and then you were streaming. Oh. I like the way that you put that. I was nosy, and, like, I wanted to see what was going on, so I looked at your profile with the Doge profile picture, and then I said, this person has it mentally together, as clearly noted by the Doge profile picture. So I'm going to take the risk of entering their stream. If I leave the stream, I'll just watch more anime. What anime are you watching? Because if you want to know the swinging pendulum of anime that I watch, I just finished watching... These are the anime I've been watching. I was watching Yuri on Ice. I still need to finish that. My Love Story. I just finished the first season of 100 Girlfriends. I'm not watching any more of that. But yeah. Yeah, Yuri on Ice, yeah. Hip hip hooray. Are you watching Ancient Magnus Bread? I've never heard of that before. But then again, I'm very new to anime in terms of a lot of that. Watch Around Host Club next. Yippee. Also, for all of you younger folks out there, do not do not look up the animes that I just mentioned, especially that last one, or also the other one. Yike. Hey, my start with anime is somebody recommended to me. I think it was pretty close to when it came out. I will look it up now. Do not. You know the anime School Days? Somebody recommended that I should watch that as my first anime. How wrong they were. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You. Not bad. Could it be worse? Okay. Evil. Yes. And I fully watched it, unironically. And I talked to them, and I was like, this is pretty messed up. So you do not live near the East Coast like Maryland or Virginia or DC. What does DC stand for? Does not compute? Okay, 100 Girlfriends is very much a harem anime, but the thing that I will say about it is at least the main character is likable, and like he's the only reason that I kept watching. I'm a lower Georgia, Tennessee kind of guy. Or maybe that stands for tennis. Spaghetti, read my message. Binging it as we speak. Oh, wait, no, I see what you did, Ocean. So hold on. I need to, this is very important for the stream lore. Hurt, ow, I, ouchie, I, hurt, pain, I, me, pain, hurt, me, I, pain, hurt, I, me, pain, I. I sound like that monkey with the orange. You know that monkey that has the message about me want orange? Also, Ocean, I already know you're trying to make me say the sound a cat makes. I'm not gonna do it. Not for free. Oi, oi. Alright, so this is where all the iron is. Are you approaching me? I know that's a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm not that dumb. Maybe sometimes. Okay, maybe all the time. But we're not gonna worry about that. Ow. I'm gonna blow you up now. I missed. Just falls over like a live leak video. Let's go. Gets what they deserve. Do you like Gen Alpha? No. Ew, what the heck have you been watching? Have you been searching up everything? Nice. I told you not to look that up. Alright, which one are you talking about specifically? I like how I told Nice not to look stuff up. They look it up and they're like, oh, what have you been watching? This disgusts me. 100 Girlfriends. Okay. One of my friends told me that 100 Girlfriends was like, it's very much exactly what you think it is. It's just woman thirsting after man. That's literally the entire anime. But somebody said that the main character was a nice person, and I was like, okay, I can skip. I can get over the fact that the women are just going to be thirsting over the main character for the entirety of it. But at least if the main character is interesting, I'll watch it. If it's not your cup of tea, and you do not want to watch it, that's perfectly fair. But also, whatever. I do not care. I watch what I want to watch. You can watch whatever you want to watch. Best viewers on that platform? Cool. It's not a real stream without that message. Also, I know before anybody says anything for the 100th time, I know if I made it so if it was follower only, that would not happen as often. I do not care. I simply do not care. Also, I'm going to say it's Buckshot Roulette time. I made no progress today on Satisfactory. But maybe I'll make it as soon as Nice logs off for the day. Gambling? Yes. Gambling of a different type. Alright, exit to desktop. Oh lord, I have to change so many stream titles. Or, you know, maybe this is just continuing Satisfactory. Are you sure? Are you sure? Wait, did I forget to... I forgot to save. It does not matter. I did not make that much progress. Shaking my head, Spaghetti. Missing my long messages. You have no meaning. How dare you? You missed my message. Ocean, I've been reading messages ad nauseum today. Give me a little bit of a break. I'm not used to this. Alright, Buckshot Roulette. Bye, gonna get coffee. Enjoy coffee. It'd be really funny if Nice. The funniest thing that could happen is Nice learned that I watched the 100 Girlfriends anime, which is an anime that I'm literally only watching the first season of. And then just left the stream. That would be great. I would approve. Honestly, based. Now you gotta be perfect all the time. How else are you gonna get 1 million views? I do not want 1 million views. Only the first season? Yeah. It's like, at best for me, it's like a 6 out of 10. But that's just because the main character. Every point where, like, everything else I did not like. Buckshot Roulette. When you cannot have MRI after a bad game. What? There's only 21 viewers in Buckshot Roulette? How sad. Perfect? Oh, I'm gonna keep the title list or go to sleep. So I jump scare somebody. I usually like doing this if somebody's not sent a message in a while. Bye-bye, rat, if you're even still here. Just sent the last message evil. Or maybe I woke you up from your sleeper agent state like a Winter Soldier response. Or maybe the Arizona weather got to you. Finally killed you. Hi, my name's Gabriel. Prepare to be popular. So true. You see, this is the good streamer dynamic. It's when you harass your chat, even though they politely leave, and you just say, you know what, you better join. You better be here. Also, how in the world do I have 3 concurrent viewers on YouTube? Are you all okay? Alright, well, I'm hosting the table. And TikTok. TikTok does not count. Lobby ID, here you go. Migrating to YouTube schmeliulator. I like to imagine that's the exact sound that you made as well. Oh. The end is near machine. Spells near wrong. Or maybe you're referencing the hit video game Near, in which you also spelled it wrong. That's nice. No, it's a reference to Ultra Kill. Should I just start lying on stream? I've never played Ultra Kill before. I would have no idea that's a reference. Is it gaslighting or is it just lying? To be or not to be? That is the question. Not to be, because to be is a robot. Play it. I have I have played Ultra Kill. I have so many streams of Ultra Kill I did a few months ago. Yes. Yes. One of those streams I actually adore a lot because it was like a PowerPoint presentation with the frame rate of this stream. I loved it. I keep those streams as good memories of my mistakes. Either 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer slings and arrows of outrageous fortune or opposing end, the them. This is my perfect victory. I cannot join because it says it's not copied when I copied it, so how did I do it last time? Is that you? Did you figure it out? Or is it somebody else? In? Okay, well, I'm just gonna start the game then. I cannot believe you would lie to me. Gabriel meets Hatsumi Miku. Also, stop saying Hatsumi Miku. It's a cult. I'm fully convinced Hatsumi Miku is a cult. Even my friend, like, who I know very well, is becoming a Hatsumi Miku cultist. I lust Buckshot Roulette. Wait, you can join in if you want after this match. Okay, 3-2. Gonna take your intel. Doink! Shot? Yes. Hatsune Miku. Crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Ah yes, you healed yourself exactly as I had planned. I bought Buckshot. Hee 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 hee. Ow. Wow, it is very laggy. I wonder why. It's almost like I predicted this. He can see why you were seeing. You mean what you're seeing? And also, it does not matter if they see what I see. Well, when you're good, you're good. When you're good, you're better. Ow. Can I have Siggies, please? Please. Hee. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little gangsta surprise. Uh-oh. Unlucky! I think I just killed you in one round. For my next trick, I'm gonna make your life force disappear. And then it skips a turn and goes back to me. Uh-oh, looks like somebody only has 2 life, and guess what this is? It's the 2 life machine. Anyways, next round. Alright, let's get back to this. Why'd you hate yourself? Never let them know your next move. That's what I have to say. As is my age-old philosophy, if I could not defeat them the first time, or if I can defeat them the first time, then I have to defeat them the second time, or something. I do not know. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's pretty high chances. Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? Is that a reference to the hit album by Nirvana? Alright, 60% chance. Here we go. There it is. Interesting, interesting. Oh, incorrect answer. Well, I may as well give you the 50-50 because you're on lesser health. Oh, not a 50-50 anymore. There are just 2 blanks in the gun. This is the Ultra Kill song. I do not think it is the Ultra Kill song. Alright, 2-1. Cool. Let me just yoink this from you real quick. So there's no possible way you're getting out of this one. And then we're gonna take this from you. You're not allowed to play anymore. Oh, there's one of them. All right, well, you got 2 opportunities. 1 comes back to me. Then 2. This is the problem with playing this game too much. Remember, kids, the autism accusations that have been levied against me are not true. I am not autistic, and I should not be tested. Good night, you deprived man. Good night, Aaron. Enjoy the rest of your night. Alright, I'm gonna join even though I do not know what 80% of the items do. You'll learn quick, and plus when you hover over it, it lets you know the description. I was not paying attention to the totals, so we're doing this one blind. Oh, somebody listened to my stream title! I've finally done it. Oh. Three, 1. Oh, so it was 3-1, so now it's 2-1. Okay, well, thank you. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, the advantages of having a chat, and I'm essentially cheating for you. Two live, 1 blank. Yeah, I got it. Can you send the lobby code next round? Yes, I will. I should. Well, I think it's 4 rounds in total. You just have to wait a little bit. The beering. Biru. Unlucky. Whoa. Wait a second. Huh? OMG, only like 900 billion followers to reach your goal. True, you're so right. Alright, so I think it was 4-2. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I do not think you're surviving this one, champ. Okay, 4-1. There's an 80% chance that this one is alive. Wow, would you look at that? Yippee, also nice. I tried to make the rounds a little bit quick because I wanted Ocean to join. It's a lot more fun with more than 2 people. I like how I got least careful and most damage dealt. Yippee. Who in the world is giving you jammers? A god. I can disable jammers if you want, but I think jammers are kind of balanced in more than 2-player lobbies. Copy lobby ID. And so I think I took one of your jammers that round, so technically you're the one who gave me the jammer. Not to victim blame or anything, but you were the one who gave it to me. Yeah, victim blaming. Put in Twitch, I need a copy to my clipboard. Okay. I'm viewing on Twitch with my computer. Okay. Come on in, Ocean. Yeah, just come on right in. So I like how I'm just going to the Discord right now and responding to messages that are there. Hey, look, it's Ocean. Woo! All right. Yeah. Get fish reacted? No. Starberry, why would you do that to me? Who just joined? That would be you, Ocean. That would be you. Boom, 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 boom. Guy with car. It was satire, but okay. Then I guess my response was satire. Why is it every few months that I have to go back to this game? Are people just addicted to the formula? Is that what it is? Oh, the plight of being a streamer and being asked to do something you do not usually do. How inconveniencing. Beer. Oh, what you gonna do? Ow. I see, that is what you're going to do. Targetism? True. Kill the streamer. Streamer deserve it. Alright, I think I know the total off the top of my head. We will see. Ooh, unlucky. Well, they say you only live once. My compass is curiosity. My compass is magnetic. Typically how compasses normally work. Please, no. It's too late, Ocean. You cannot fix this. Ow. My compass swallowed by the sea. Did you see that occur? Ooh, a fun round. Lipus Company reference? Oh, I've never heard of that before. Genuinely. So I think I'm the one who had the turn skipped. Alright, so Nice has information. Okay, so I was skipped. So I'm gonna presume that they learned about where a blank shell is, because that would be a logical move. But maybe, you know, Nice is not a very logical person, and they learned about a live shell. Alright. Wait, what? Why is Ocean getting a... Oh yeah, Ocean's getting a double turn because they shot themselves. Got it. Alright. It's like, wait, what? Why is that happening? Unlucky. Oh, so I like the fact that Nice is just playing us to try and make it easier to take one of us out. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Yes, thank you. Alright, 1-1. And any of you have Siggies? No. But I do have a peppy spirit. Oh, cool. Alright, 3-1. What are the odds of me dying during this round? Very high. In fact, currently 75%. Okay, maybe a little bit higher. Shoot me, waste the bullet. Aww. I'm not saying numbers, but I am keeping in my head because I know they're listening. I know how they think. They're psychopaths, them. They got blood in the water. Alright, is Nice going to shoot Ocean out of revenge, or are they going to take the easy person out? Oh, well, they're shooting Ocean for revenge. Okay, well, works for me. Okay. I kind of need to waste an item here, so that way I have a higher chance of getting Siggies the next round. And I'm also going to use this. Please give me Siggies. Siggies. Okay, this was a good round to get Siggy's on. Nice. Oh. How the turntables. As one could say. We're not gonna worry about what's in there. For you. Alright, what did you learn? What do you know? Okay, so they probably learned the location of a live. They do not know for sure about this bullet, as I've just demonstrated, but they were guessing, so they know the location of a live. Okay, let's go for take two. Not even gonna try and skip. Thank you. Okay, all I want to say, you guys deserve this. You both aimed it at me with the sole intent of killing, and the game just said no. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, honestly. Okay, what would it be? I mean, I'm not really giving myself great odds anyway, so... Either of you have a very good chance of killing me, but I would take the odds this way. Alright, what are you gonna do? Oh, we're going immediately for the gambling route. Let's see, do you know your odds? Ow. Congratulations, you won the money! Streamer lost, let's go, true. Gambling. Yes, keep saying the word gambling. I'm very sure it will bode well for my future on TikTok streaming. Gambling, yes, keep. Just keep going. Incorrect. Gambling. Just actively trying to get me banned. It's like the Eric Andre bit where they just say nightmare. I'm Roblox gambling, yes. More gambling in the stream, please. And I'm never gonna stop it for spam. I really do not care. Nice, shoot me. You know you want to. You know you want that crisp chance of shooting me again. Reverse psychology moment. Aha, I fooled you, even though I didn't want to get shot. Gamble sing. Alright, 3-4. Alright, it's a 3-4. I mean... Oh, Ocean, do I have bad news for you? What? You're telling me it's a blank? On a 3-4? Crazy. I'll throw you a bone, Ocean. Let's see what you do with it. Bum 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. okay. We have a 60% chance in one direction. I wonder what direction that is. Wrong direction. Now we have a 75% chance in a certain direction of a quirky nature. Streamer luck be like. Alright, 67. Or 66.66666666666666666 if you want to get technical about it. $67. Yeah, but that's rounding up. Do I look like the type of person that would be a rounder? Or be around in person in any case? Alright, well, certainly not 67 for you anymore. Well, now it's 50-50. Also, if I really wanted to metagame really hard, all I would do is just mute my microphone exactly. But that'd be really boring, and that's a very boring way to play. They can just hear my callouts and know what's going on, but... I mean, at least I get the next round. And they're both at 1 health, so I'm very much in a good position here. Hopefully I get a steely, so that way I can steal cigarettes if they get them. Okay, they both have cigarettes. So pretty much, I kill one of them. It's gonna be very cruel. You're about to watch something that should not be broadcast live on TikTok. I'm gonna kill one of them, and the other one, I'm gonna take their cigarettes away. Alright. I'm sorry, little one, for what I'm about to do to you. I'm dead. Joyous. Alright. Well. Well. You do not have a steely, so... Guess what that means? Ocean. Oh, here comes the airplane. Open wide. Alright, it's your time to shine. You still got a pretty good chance here, I think. By me. Thank you for the follow, Athena. I'm so proud that the reason that you followed is because I shot a man. Just for the funsies. At least I'm not being taunted for the funsies. Oh, and the other man decided to... How do I put this in TikTok terms? Game in themselves. They kept themselves safe. KTS. Bro gave up. Apparently they did. Of course, wish I had a PC to play this game. I imagine that there's probably a Roblox version of this that you could probably play. But I mean, one day, hopefully, Athena, you get a PC and you can enjoy this. Or maybe you'll find something else to fixate on. Who knows? Life is complicated. Alright, Ocean, what's the numbers? If only somebody were counting. And was going to say it out loud, but it's not going to do it because you're probably listening right now. Wanting me to give you the answer, but I will not. Ocean is going to continue to say, ow. Alright, 67%, a certain direction. This is for targetism? What do you mean targetism? Cool. Alright, good old 50-50. Ocean. Ocean. Oh dear Ocean. The dearest of Ocean with the The lighthouse on the shore. Here comes the airplane once more. Ugh. Maybe most of my, you know what? Most of my streams 3-3, especially on TikTok, should just be like jingling keys, or I like have Subway Surfers in the background. Maybe I'll get more viewer retention that way. Honestly, that's a genius idea. Somebody should remind me about doing that later, because I do not have the attention span to remember that. I wonder who you're gonna skip. Weird. I thought you were gonna skip Nice, but it seems as though my name tag is the one who got skipped. Weird. Interesting. Interesting. Hi. That was a bad time to say hi. Me when I say the hi of instantly getting shot. Come on, Ocean. You know you want to. You know you want to shoot. The suspense is palpable. I can feel it. I wish I could feel things. I'm still skipped. Looks like somebody was not keeping count. Oh, I forgot to pick up my items. My bad. Alright, 50-50. I do not know how to play shaking my head. The basic strategy that I use, so for example, it's a 2-2. Make your left hand the amount of live shells that are in it, and your right hand the amount of blanks. That's a good way to keep track of what's in the gun. Does that invert them all, or only the next one? It inverts only the next one. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna need something from you, Ocean. I'm gonna need it real bad. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Well. Kind of what I was not hoping for, but I guess that's good information to keep in my pocket. Alright, so 50-50. What are you gonna do? Looks like... What do we have here? Looks like we have a little bit of a screen peeker. Cheaty cheaty. And you know what's the funny thing about cheaty cheaties? They get shot. Oh. Okay, I've not been doing that. So you just guessed the 50-50? I just... F. I wonder what the outcome of this is going to be. No, I was just gonna send a message in the chat and be like, oops, I messed up. I'm just gonna stay here to delay the game indefinitely to prevent myself from embarrassment. Welp. I'm not gonna beg, if that's what you want. No begging will be found here. Back? Welcome back. Currently, I'm waiting to see if a person points the gun at themselves. I was gonna skip it with a beer to give you a slight chance, but I picked up the gun, so... You realize, Ocean, you still could have, like, aimed it at yourself, and then also given me that slight chance. But sure. Shady's back. Back again. M&M reference. Crazy. Tell a friend. Alright. I still want in full health, though. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to kick both of you. And the reason being, tomorrow is going to be an open suggestion stream. If you want to play more Buckshot Roulette, when I stream tomorrow at about, I think, what time do I lose your stream? 3 p.m. CST, or Central Standard Time for most of the Americans out there, we can do more Buckshot. But this is usually a stream in which I get to choose what I want to do. So I'm going to go back to Satisfactory, because I got to work in the game. It was a lot of fun playing with you, but I also got to, like, maintain that when I play a game, I need to get through it. Anyways, if that's all you came here for, I appreciate you being here, but alas, I must go back to my people. What time is that? I forgot. What time zone do you want me to convert it to? What do you want me to convert it to? I have no clue. Okay, we're no longer playing Buckshot Roulette. We are now playing Satisfactory. I'll probably stream for another hour, and then I'm gonna start working on video scripts and other stuff. California? Okay, so that's probably PST. So that's like 1 p.m. CST. Me when I accidentally probably get rid of all my progress. Hopefully it auto-saved. That is what I hope. Also, I have to change the TikTok stream again. Okay, we change it back to the other one. Satisfactory. Alright, and as per usual, Twitch and YouTube get it first. You know why? Because they're extra special. That's why they get it first. They're the extra special streaming platforms, the premium streaming platforms. Unlike those other simple streaming platforms I stream to. Okay, and then I add the audio. Here. And then where's it? Where is it? Where are you? Satisfactory? The first game you should play on 3 p.m. stream CST is Ultra Cult. Well, you have to be at the suggestive stream to suggest it. You cannot pre-suggest unless you've been here for a while. That is the rule. What's the definition of a while? I'm not even sure myself. 30 minutes. Definitely. It is exactly 30 minutes. How did you know? Or more. Typically, I define it as like a few days, or you've been here for like a week, but I don't know. Well. Ow. Rude. It's 1-to-1. Kind of want to get this out of the way. That'd be nice. Never mind. Okay. So what is your favorite food? My favorite food that I typically have when I do not know what to eat is just pizza. Or burrito. Is burrito easy? Specifically beef burrito. Did the other not send? It does not look like the other message sent. What's my opinion about Papa John's? Are you talking about Papa John's the guy or like the pizza? Because Papa John is a weird man. The pizza? It's been a while since I've had Papa John's, honestly. I mean, usually when I go to a pizza place, I just go to like Domino's, because they're everywhere. Especially when I take a visit to the US.
Time for a new melody?
Yes, actually. This might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within the shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself to contain the infinite deep within the inside-out string, with windows and doors and a limitless body subdividing to one resonance.
The shape of the universe is gambling. True.
Question.
Only gambling could have made the universe better. Good thing it's already there. So you're not American? Maybe. We'll never know. Okay, so plastics should be uploaded. Let's see how much of the save it actually did save. Yes, plastics are uploading. I'm the only person watching you from TikTok. That scares me. I'm scared of people watching me, so go away. You just said you visit America, what? What do you mean? Ocean, go back in the stream. There's no way I said that. Clearly that would be me giving information away for free. And you know I do not do that. Or maybe I'm just purposely messing with you. No. Yes, you did. No, I did not. What do you mean? You must be thinking about other spaghetti. Evil spaghetti who goes into my... who steals my voice and does things like that. Who says things that are not true. I am so confused. Good. That's the point. It's more fun that way. Oh my goodness. Why do I have conveyor belts like this? Huh. It's not even doing anything anymore. It may not be doing anything anymore. That'd be really sad. Not as bad as Josh. I am going to... Can I even fix this conveyor belt? It's not really a good way for me to fix it. I think it's okay for right now. I might come back and fix it later, but... What do I need to make? I need to make motors, and honestly, I should probably... If I want to make a real progress, I should probably try to find hard drives. We're gonna go on an exploration mission. He does not fix, he builds around it. So, like, a great many people I know who, like, when they create a mess of clutter, they just put other messes of clutter around it. Very cool of them to do that. Yes. Gotta hit me with the honest, so true. Is this iron? You iron? You are iron. That is Josh. Normal. I'm looking for a pure node, that would be nice. Okay. Should I even build that miner on... They're all normal. I'm just gonna stop talking for a while. Okay. Enjoy not talking. You know, maybe I should do that during some of my streams. It'd really make my voice much better. Move marker. Okay, so they're not pure, which is fine. I really want that iron wire schematic, though, because if I get iron wire, it'd make all this so much easier. It would make life easy. I'd be a better man if I had iron wire. Alright, it's normal. You're normal, too. Let me guess. Normal? I'm a magician. How does he do it? That's all I'm gonna say. How do he do it? Okay, well, I'm gonna try to find hard drives. But Spurgy, would it not be easier to find hard drives when you make them scannable? And you would be so correct, but it's expensive. I'm in poverty gaming here, so I'm not really worrying about that. I messed up the B-hop so many times. Editor, edit that out. They cannot know. Ugh. Dog go. Dog. Do I have a paleberry? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I do. I'm getting a little distracted by the dog, because I've not actually tamed one before. Dog go. Dog. What the dog do? Is there a drop button? Hold on. Then you drop it. Dog. A dog. Doggo with long name. They're gonna be a reference to Fallout. And you know what your inventory is gonna have? Iron ore. Doggo. Dog. Anyways, goodbye, dog. So is the dog gonna follow me to the ends of the earth, or is it just... What's it gonna do? What the dog gonna do? Good old sound of the Blade Runners. Okay. Oh, more iron ore? Hello. Oh, it's pure? It's pure? I like this spot. We're marking this. My markers are very cursed. Pure iron ore. And we're also going to highlight on that on the map, because I do not want to forget again. If it will. Sir? There we go. I think that's just... Yeah, it's more ore. I wonder where these salvages when you need them. Oh, well, there they are. Ow. Wait, did I already get the one from here? Oh, I need power. Got it. That's a little too far. Ow. Oh, it killed itself. That's funny. Okay, my obelisk placements do need a little improvement, but when does it matter? When you have the beaten stick? Ow. Okay, well. I'm gonna make Mark IIs, because I'm a lazy guy. What can I say? Oh wow, it's like right next to this too. Cool. Having my Psyche K moment, which is just say, oh wow, all the time. The hard drive. Yippee. I sound so excited to be... Okay, sometimes having a monotone voice is a bad thing. Is a very, very bad thing. Alright, I am going to go scan that right now, or... So wait, hold on, I'm gonna test something. So if I just put it in the MAM... Will it just automatically start scanning it? Even if I delete it? Hold on, let's see if that actually works, or does it have to be the specific MAM? So, 949. It's not my inventory. Oh yeah, so it continues. Okay, that's cool. That's helpful. I can just go on my merry way. Do your most enthusiastic voice. Yippee! Wahoo! Yes! There we go. Are you proud? Hmm. It will do. Are you saying I did not do an enthusiastic voice? Are you disappointed with what I have done? Just like childhood. Yet again. Who would have known it would come back? The Mamburies all coming back at once. Who up-powering they slug? Nobody. Not a single soul is up-powering the slug. Also, why do I keep finding slugs and not hard drives? Can I get some hard drives? Hard drive? Is that you? Damn. I know. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, cool. Ow. 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 Ugh. My health was a little too low.
To impress me, don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, when I kill myself in the middle of the... Me when I kill myself in the middle of the wreckage? Add another corpse to it? Also, hi, Snowy. I recognize you from my server. I'm not saying your name if you want that to be private. Age prediction? Oh, we should do an age prediction? I think the age prediction of the character in Satisfactory is quite old. At least 300 years old. So that way I can justify any way I think about the character. Not referencing any communities. Very well closely associated to anime whatsoever. Oh, my health is still low. Okay, well. Oh wait, nut. Uh-oh, nut. I need more nut. Ow. I meant each other, but okay. No, I do not like doing age predictions. You should know this by now, Ocean. Anytime anybody asks me an age prediction, I'm just gonna give you a joke answer. That's why I wish to torment you with it. Ah, so true. Very tormented. Oh yeah, I have no obelisks. Do you know why I have no obelisks? Nut. Alright, where's the crate? Wait, where crate? What's goody? Everything's goody. When it's this time of day, which I shall not state and will not state for the future, it's great. It's very refreshing time of day, honestly. Very awakening. Should I go back to gambling? Of course. Honestly, I should become a kick streamer. For once, as time zone anonymous. Yep. You realize, I do this just to mess with people. I know there are people who could just outright dox me with all the information they have about me, but I do not care. Even if somebody was dead to rights, and they're like, I have definitive evidence that you live here, I would still deny it, just to mess with them even more. Oh, I know. Yeah. Alright, here we go. There's my death crate. Do I have the hard drive? Yes. He's schizophrenic, by the way. Definitely. Why do you think I have 3 chats open at the same time and I manage them like this? Do you know what's the worst thing you can do for me? Is having it so there's exactly 1 person in each chat, because that's very distracting. Like, how are you supposed to build in this game when you have 1 person talking here, another person talking here, and another person talking here? Unironically, I might just make it so you all migrate to 1, just to make my life easier. I'm that type of person. Very trimmed windows. Okay, do not say that, Sam. Oh, is my new name Sam? Cool. What a great name. No, I'm talking to my friend in the chat. Oh yeah, sorry. No, Sam is telling you that you should gamble, and that you should put all your money in this weird investment stock called cryptocurrency. And then you should forward it to this specific Bitcoin wallet. No reason. You know, Sam's a cool guy. Sam understands. What is this? The tree of giving life and stuff? Well, it was the tree. My initial reaction. This must be the tree that gives life to this world. That throws explosive. Streamer Sam. You know, as much as I love being called surface-to-air missile, I honestly prefer a different name now. I'm gonna go sleep for a while. Somebody else is listening to my advice. Good night, Strawberry. Or, not Strawberry, Starberry. Me when I add the R where it does not need to be. Alright, what do we got? Any other hard drives? 300 million. As to how many brain cells are activating in my brain? Or what are you describing? Or is that money? Starberry, my bad. Yeah, Ocean is always called Starberry Strawberry. Actually, never noticed that. Yep. Not many do. Well, I guess I'm just finding snails today. No, I used to have 605 million, but now I have 300 million. Brain cells, one. Money. Alright, 30 seconds. I feel bad now. You're okay. Money. We're not going to describe the currency that it's in, though. That's too private. Iron wire. Iron wire. Iron wire. Iron wire. USD. I see you too are a tool to be used by the United States government. Very cool. I can no longer trust you. You know too much. Iron wire. Iron wire. Aw. Okay. It's not iron wire. I guess I'll do Caterium wire. Rigor motors do not seem horrible, but just I guess, fine. How can you tell from my amazing spelling? All spelled incorrectly. No, that's where I'm currently situated. I was born in Ireland. Ah, yes, let me add quartz into my motor production. Insane. The whole goal of this game is to eliminate as many ores as possible, because they're just all inconveniencing. Yes, let's add quartz. In fact, let's add Sam to the production as well. That'll go well. Yep. That's why I want iron wire. That's why it's pretty much been the only word that I've been saying. Like an addict. If we replaced iron wire with fentanyl, people would be sending help messages by now. Spaghetti, will you visit Earth one day? I want to visit you. Why would you want to visit me? Literally, all I would do if we visited in person, I'd be like, Can you show me the nearest burrito? Possibly water. I need it. You do not understand. I need it so bad. Red or black? Red or black. You know what? In this game of checkers, I'll play as black. I feel spicy today. Maybe it's even chess, where the weird version of chess. In which you also play as red. I'm talking about gambling. No, you're talking about checkers.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
The alerts cut off. I'm so glad I did that. Let me fix that real quick. Thank you, Snowy, for the follow. You've still not answered if you wanted me to say your name, so I'm just going to keep calling you Snowy from now on. Congratulations. Water and burrito. Snowy's fine. Okay. I just want to double check because I did not want to get into a stream and be like, ah, here's your name, and you're just like, oh, you fool! You've revealed everything. My very uncommon and not said name, you know, probably starts with Z or something. Maybe even X. $1 billion. Let's go. Can I have some of that money? Kit Kat puts hand in front of virtual microphone and like the camera. Kit Kat. Kit Kat. I hope you get that money, Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Please. You fool, you're all the way across the alphabet. So it starts with an X. I should have known. Or maybe a U. People with dyslexia trying to figure out what part of the alphabet starts where. It's the opposite of A. It's on the other side of the alphabet. You must be talking about F. Kit Kat, please donate Kit Kat, please. Please, Kit Kat, you don't get it. The salary that I make off of being a streamer, it's too much. I need more. I need my second Bugatti. The first one will be lonely without a friend. I bet you cannot get my name. It probably starts with like... Probably starts with a... What's the letter of the alphabet? Starts with an L. It's probably Ligma. Guess what my name starts with? Your name starts with a K. We're reaching that hour of Satisfactory, or I'm just... Sounds like drugs are starting to take over. Hold on, let me get back on track. I'm gonna recenter myself. All that for a purple power slug. In real life, numbnuts. How did you guess my name? My name is in fact numbnuts. I now understand why people say I'm on the spectrum. I'm having one of those moments. Okay, alright. Oh, more debris. Streamer said the word, we're doomed. There is some water for cough. Ow, ow, that hurt so much. Maybe I should get one of those like generic streamer hats where it's like, be patient, I have autism, which I've seen like every streamer use. But guys, you do not get it. It's a funny joke because I've actually been tested. And that makes me special and unique. I'm not like those other girls. Ow. Got a spec into VTubing, but just a floating tism hat. It's just a VTuber model, but the entire VTuber's invisible. It's just the autism hat. Alright, it's been 30 minutes, so I get to pre-request a game. No, that's not how it works, silly. Also, the amount of people I have had that have asked me to get into VTubing is disturbing. But why? Why would I do that? I know it's a cheat code for getting viewers, because when people see VTuber, they go, I recognize that thing. That's an art style I like. But no, I'm not doing that. FEMBOY. It's a new podcasting, true.
Initial
The white
scan
male
suggests
desire to
partial
go into
recovery of
VTubing
data is
slash
possible.
podcasting.
Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
What? Did the game just tell me to put hard drives into the... I'm sorry to tell you this, game. I've been scanning hard drives for a little bit. FEM boy. No, No, you did not get it. If I was to become a VTuber, what I would do is I'd use a female voice model, or a female model, and then just use the same exact voice. Oh yeah, do not forget about the possible sex appeal. Guys, it's not about the sex appeal. Even though my model shows, like, all the skin that it possibly could, it's not about the sex appeal. It's about expressing myself with the sex appeal. But if you mention it, then I'll get angry at you. The only word I know how to spell. You get why I call you artistic now. Yes, Ocean. I get it now. Play Ultra Kill now, please. No. I will never do that. And, like, I've tried to understand. Please! No. You have to at least say pretty, please, for me to consider it. I've tried to understand VTubing. I'm in a few Discord servers, because, like, when I play Dead by Daylight, sometimes, like, I'll kill somebody who's a VTuber, and it's funny to see their reaction, so I join their server. I just do not get it. They're literally just the same people, but they just have a VTuber model, and that makes them special and unique. I know I'm special and unique, too. Right? Guys, right? The only way to validate being special and unique is by having tons of viewers. That's what I think. No, the streamer man's been VTubing the whole time, but the model's just invisible. No, you see my webcam's been on the whole time. It's just like, I forgot to turn it on. Silas, we all do the funny G word to the VTubers. No. No, we do not. We most certainly do not. Alright, I gotta wait a minute. So... Okay, what about PNG tubing? Chroma key to RGB. No, the webcam's there. It's just transparent. Wait, can I just put them here? I can. I can be a lazy guy. Look, the Stater production. Wow, it's so impressive. Okay, and first of all, I did have a PNG for a while that would, like, turn on and off. If you've been in the streams long enough. Play Ultra Kill now, pretty please. No. Pretty please play Ultra Kill right now. No. No. I said I would stream for another hour. I'm streaming Satisfactory. You do not understand. This is a dictatorship. Streamer Man should become a feminine male VTuber. Because you see, my type of voice is very closely associated with being of a feminine male variety, which is so true. Whenever I go to a bar, I'm only hit on by men. So true. That's what happens to me. Because I go to bars a ton. After the alcoholism wears out. What am I doing with my life? I have so many moments like this where I'm just hit with reality. Iron wire. You better give me iron... Guess what I've not gotten? And I'm not crazy. I've not gotten iron wire yet. Have I? There's Caterium wire. No. Streamer feminine male is peak. Bro got a midlife crisis. Yep. Not even gonna deny it. Alright, what direction can I go for more hard drives? This way. Because if I make iron wire, it makes making stators so much easier. You know, I'm gonna make up a statistic about VTubers. Did you know 99% of VTubers fail? Wow. Fail at what, you may ask? I do not know. Becoming millionaires? That's probably true. You see random users on the internet, if you make up a statistic and then you just like make your own random things about it, it eventually becomes true. Incredible. Also, why is it the stream that I said... Why is it the stream that I said everybody go to sleep, you all decided to show up? Is that what you think of me? Is it just ignoring me? Is that the entire bit now? No, but you're the 1%. Am I? Am I the 1%? Oh, we already got this one. I feel not. I am not the 1%. Hehe, yes. I'm just gonna hit you with my patented no. You gotta believe, streamer man. If you believe in the feminine male appeal, it will come to you. It will show up. %1 in the opposite direction, maybe. Yep. No, you see what I'm gonna do? In a few months, I'm gonna hard pivot to being a VTuber. I'll get so much money and wealth, and then it'll all come crashing down because of some random controversy, because I did something stupid. Streamer man! Hi, Blue. No, it's been a while, Blue. Hi. Hi. Why are you not asleep? The funny people who start with G-O-O-N are where the money's at. Because as you can tell, I'm only doing this for money. Have you thought about donating yet? Have you thought about Prime? Which Prime? Woke up an hour ago, been scrolling since. Oh, how have you been? I've been great. How's your doom scrolling been going? You know what, Blue? I'm gonna do something that typically doom scrolling does not do for you. Go do something productive. You know what? Kill a tree. Oh yeah, what's the saying? Save a life, kill a tree. Kill the tree before it kills another person. That's all I have to say. You know what's the sad part? People are unironically gonna see this footage maybe in the future and think that I'm not joking. And you know what? They're right. What's productive stuff is he supposed to do at 2 a.m.? Go to sleep. Write a memoir. Become a VTuber. Already clipped and sent to the blackmail folder? Good, good. Thank you. Streamer fights the allegations of saying the N-word that one time long ago on accident. Oh yeah, I remember that. Every time somebody brings it, I am completely open with saying that. When I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, you know how there's an enemy in the game called Megaton? I accidentally said N instead of M for Megaton. And I thought I said the N-word very closely. I never rewatched the footage. Maybe I did, but like... You know, every streamer has to have it, so I guess that's my moment. I am doing something productive. I'm watching your stream since I've not been in here a while. Blue, you know I do not count that as productivity. Freudian slip. I know what Freudian slip means. That was not a Freudian slip. Ah, yes. You see what happened in this in the clip. I was so angry. I had my PewDiePie moment. You may not, but I do. Ew. I forgot about the weird emoji thing. Yeah. I think you have to put it the opposite way for it to work. Hold on. I started in the middle of Magnificent, well, on FaceTime with an African-American friend. Oh yeah, if you do it opposite, that's fine. The bridge incident. Mega blasters, the bridge incident, yeah. PewDiePie will never live that down. And I will never live down the incident of nearly saying the N-word while playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Not even during like a multiplayer match or anything. Anything that somebody could be forgiven then. No, Call of Duty Zombies. It's always Black Ops. Yeah, I wonder why it's always Black Ops that does that to me. There's nothing about Black Ops that makes me... There's no correlation. Honestly, I think World War II would have made more sense. Maybe even, like, Modern Warfare. What? All I'm gonna say... Bravo, Power Slug. You're taking away my hard drives. Ow. This is a point where Snowy comes in the stream and is like, actually, did you know you chose the literal worst biome to look for hard drives? And then I do, so true. And then the end of the sitcom plays. Really putting the emphasis on the first word there, streamer man. Did I accidentally? Oh no. Yeah, so hold on. let me process what I may have just done here. Oh, I think I get what I just did. We're gonna ignore that. The only thing I would say was the god-awful vertical conveyor staircase I saw like 4 minutes earlier. Oh, you mean the thing that I used for Sam? Like Cole? Unk, where's your Twitch? I do not know, I lost it. I'll send you the title in a second. Yeah. You know why I did that? Because I was too lazy to use a train. I will use a train one day, but not today, when I only have 20 minutes left of streaming. That's the government allotted time of streaming that I have. If I stream any longer, then I have to pay alimony, and God knows I did not want to do that. This is the... You see, there's actually my... my divorced children, or the children of my divorce are actually in the chat right now. This is how they spend time with me. They watch me play Satisfactory. The divorced children. There's a reason I stopped myself saying that. I thought you were doing it intentionally. I was not doing it intentionally. Oh, also, thank you for the follows, Silas. I know who you are, but do you know who I am? Why are your divorced children in the chat? Because this is how I spend time with them. The court-ordered time. It's a loophole. Do not tell the court that I figured it out. Is it zesty to date? It's true. The fact you're using the word zesty concerns me. I love gambling. Okay. Did I miss a chapter? A chapter in the lore? Of course. There's more lore that's always being added every day. All inconsistent and not connected to each other. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's lore, but MatPat's not writing it. Perfectly timed sound, yes. I should make obelisks. I want to. Not being the allegations of being a content creator. Yep. I like you. Do not go bald. Oh, I have to let you know, but you know that widow's peak, that that sign of going bald? I already have it. The analysis is complete. Iron wire. Hey, look, it's the one I'm never going to use again. Did you lose custody because you gambled away all your money, which gave them unstable housing? No, you see what happened is I started becoming a Twitch streamer, and then I was like, I hate children. I hate all children. And then also, I somehow got in a relationship while being an incel. Who knew? How did that happen? It's quite impressive, really. Also, all of these recipes have sucked. Stream Man is actually streaming Grandpa. True. And I have none. Hey, please do not degenerate into atoms. Okay, I can try to do that. He lost custody because he streamed the divorce hearing. No, you see what I did at the divorce hearing? As I started using, like, Gen Z slang to try and appear more cool to my audience. And I was like, on God, for real, no cap. And then the judge shot me. That's where I get some of the autism from, I think. Like, the metal in my brain is causing me to have that happen. At least that's how I think it works. Listening to RFK Jr. a lot. You never answered my question about it being homosexual today's trans fan. Okay, first of all, Silas, you asked if it was zesty. Zesty does not necessarily mean homosexual. And also, the correct answer to that question is, does it matter? Hey, is it okay if I gamble away with the custody of my children? Yes. This is an unbiased response, by the way. Male pattern baldness, yes, it comes for us all. Just like the government. Wait, what was the question? Do not worry about that, Ocean. I'm gonna say something controversial. You know what? It's not gay to date somebody who's trans femme. But what if they transition back as you're in the relationship? Then that makes you gay. Beautiful novelist gameplay, thank you. I hope that's the first message. The first showing up as me listening to that little tangent there. That would have been beautiful. Face streaming becomes even more based. I'm worrying. Is it alright? Okay, guys. What are these messages that I'm getting? I see the sleep is getting to you. Incredible discussion going on here. Yes. Only the best discussions. Hold on, let me read this message in its entirety. Is it alright if I beat my son and put his college funds on red because a black steals? No, that is not okay. Also, red's the one that steals. Red's an untrustworthy color. I never trust red. Thank you for the follow. I hope that this memory is forever etched into your zeitgeist of me. Talking about, is it gay? I cannot even process the first impression I've just given. Is it alright if I just do the second part? No. Red's the untrustworthy color. We all know this. Never trust the Reds. Never trust communists. Let me think on that one. Oh my, just die! How long will we be streaming for? Not long enough. Inverse the order. I'll be streaming for 15 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go take my union-obligated stream break. Because my manager gets annoyed at me if I do not take my breaks very often. No. It's obviously your son's fault for losing it all in the 50-50. True, blame the son. Blame the beer catcher machine. It never dies, does it? I'm gonna call this thing the Technoblade. Sub 50-50. There we go. I need power. Some random lady messaged me on TikTok asking me if I was interested in a Build-A-Bear super machine. I bet that was a very real lady who's not trying to sell you any products. Took you long enough, streamer man? Rude. Reply with a Russian lathe incident? No. Okay, I came to a conclusion. What's your conclusion? This really reminds me of No Man's Sky for no reason. You mean tedium? Sorry, some people might get offended by that statement. You mean, like, the art style? I started applying cyberpunk terms. Open. Open. Oh, God. Sending power over here is going to be... Hey kids, guess what we're going to be doing for the rest of the stream? We're going to be setting up power poles. I know you guys are so excited about setting up power poles, especially ones made out of Caterium, because I hate myself. Would you crack any fictional character? No. Is Silas gonna start the thing of, but come on, there's gotta be one. There has to be one. And if you're being honest about it, just pick one. So that way you're like the rest of us. I would crack the slimes from Slime Rancher. That's rude. How are they gonna come back together if they, like, if you crack them? Like cracking knuckles. Also, I have to say my certified, I'm hungry. There is one out there for everyone. One what? Those slimes? Oh, hold on. I think Santa Claus just came through my chimney. That was very cool. That was actually quick. If anyone is reading this, I'm in Spaghett's basement. Please help. True. No foods for you today, Silas. How unfortunate. I was actually thinking of feeding you double rations today. 2 Ritz crackers instead of 1. What a shame. Never mind, streamer. He'll be fine. True, they will be fine. So we're freeing our Kelly, right? No. R. Kelly can keep doing what R. Kelly do. And that's nothing. Also, I thought the more trendy, controversial person to bring up nowadays is P. Diddy. I think you should give me money, then I'll sub. I have an even better solution. You should sub, then I give you money. You are now prohibited to say any vowels now. That's a very, you know, it's used a lot in sentences, but that one sentence that you just said, I can actually live without saying that sentence for a while. Man, what? Choom, spare some eddies. Stalematesies? Yes, always stalematesies. I like that word. I'm gonna use that word more often. I can show you the world. Peak gameplay. Like the game, because like I stepped on a slightly different colored terrain to regain my stamina. Sure, man. Me and Silas are hungry. Please feed us. No, you get food when it's time to get food. Not any earlier, not any later, okay? How many times do I have to say this? Also, get me food first. I'm hungry. Maybe I'll get you food slightly faster. Oh, cool. Another hard drive. Let's go. Let's put that in the MAM real quick. Ow. Excuse me, I'm a little busy. Ow. Excuse me, I'm a little busy. Are you going to buy any games during the Steam sale that are likely going to rot in your library, but they're cheap, so it's not that big of a deal? Actually, what I was planning to do for the summer sale is I was going to buy Five Nights at Freddy's games for streaming them in October. But guess what? None of them are on sale. Except Into the Pit, which I already have access to. We did not have anything to make your food. We're stuck in the basement. Well, that's a you problem. That's all I got to say about that. I do not see the relevance of this. They are not AW. Advanced Warfare. Mentioning a Call of Duty game in my chat. Sinner. Should I make sandwiches with dust or something? Go find food. Go scavenge. You know what? I'm not even gonna propose ideas. You should pick up a Locomotive 115 for October. It's literally $1. Ow. Hold on. Nut. 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 I'll look at it as soon as I kill this thing. Nut. 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 I know I'm probably killing some of you from the fact that I'm not using medical inhalers, but we'll ignore that. And so I'm just going to say this right now. Hopefully the joke's not porn. You never know with some of the Steam games. There's only dust and moldy cheese. The joke's not porn. Let's go. Well, you can find more, Ocean. So we're all going to be doing funny things to the keyword of inflation and economics to certain people on the internet. No. No, no, no. No. I, honestly, this is like a job right now. I got 7 more minutes of this. And then I'm done. I'm so out. I'm going to enjoy eating food. And drinking water. It'll be great. And then some of you are going to be like, but we're not legally keeping you here. You do not understand my situation. I'm forced to be here. Maybe you should enjoy some sleep. No. I'm going to ask that every 5 minutes next stream before you get an actual answer. I am so stubborn that I would genuinely rather just keep getting asked that than answer it. It's pretty late, twin. No, it's not. For you, but not for me. Also, where in the world... Where am I going? I'm like a drunk dad right now. I have no clue where anything is. Also, I'm going the long way. So I need to face this direction. So I do need to go this way. Okay. Let's just put it right in the water. There's no problem with that. Like a drunk dad. Yeah, because remember, I have the children from the divorce who are currently watching right now. But remember, due to the court date, they're not able to talk. Streamer father. Not booze cruising? No. I usually like to wake up and enjoy my mornings with a nice, cool vodka. Maybe even strawberries as well. I like how there's 2 versions of me. There's the version of me that sounds like I'm a rampant alcoholic, and the other one of me that's like, yeah, I never drink alcohol. Wonder which one's the real one. We'll never know. Oh, a Mercer Sphere in this economy? You're a big spider. I want to move to Twitch, but I cannot. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Cannot call yourself a divorced dad without doing double the speed limit, intoxicated in the wrong lane with your kid in the passenger seat. Also forget they're not wearing seatbelts, because seatbelts are a government trap. Okay, I may not be able to get this Mercer Sphere. You're a big spider. Ow. Why do you take so much damage? You're just like my kids when they do not give me beer. There we go.
Attempt number 7,853,206. Are you there?
Orchestral tuning.
Ah, good. I think I understand better now.
Oh no, not this
Your
region.
curves are beautiful.
How inappropriate. Tell me more.
Your mimic tapestry follows the pattern. It swallows temples. It is harmonious.
If I could blush, I would.
Oh boy, I sure love not having gas masks. Alright, time to ignore the damage. Just like I ignore all my other problems. Ow. And then we go up here. Also, where'd the dog go? That I got like an hour ago. I think I just left that dog out. The lizard dog was just gone. I wonder, you can probably see him on the map, I imagine. Oh no, the dog's just gone. Hmm. Cool. Map. Oh my, I'm still going the wrong way. Sure, man, we spoke about this. As your lawyer, you need to stop giving out information that shows you're guilty. You need to keep defending you. It makes you harder every stream. I do not wanna. This power line network is going to be iconic for me. This is going to be a memorable moment. I'm going to have to delete every square inch of this, because I have literally zigzagged across the map. Just trying to get back to one power node. I cannot take it anymore. Top 10 streamer moments, yes. And all of you are distracting me. That's what it is. It's not my incompetence, it's distraction. Distractible, as it were. Podcasts mention. My brain is just a series of connections. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh no. Oh no, dude, we're not cooking anymore. We're burning the dish. Oh, I found a Mercer Sphere. Then that crash zone takes 600 kilowatts, yep. I know I could have just used like biomass burners, but I decided to do the more inconvenient way. I'm tired. Hi, Tired Ocean. Anyways, you should go to sleep. Oh dear. No. Hmm. Okay, I am going to get this Mercer Sphere. And you know what I'm going to do? This stream has reached 3 hours. I have reached the sacred mark. The sacred number. Oh, but the hard drive also finished. Okay, I'll also figure out what's in the hard drive. Nut, I need nut. Okay, please. I need this. You don't understand. I need this. Thank you. Okay, I'm just beating it. No, I'm not. There's a clip you can take out of context, first of all. Now that I think about it. Let me rephrase that. Now I'm going to beat this bug nest. Ow. There we go.
Listen to the rhythm.
Got it. Alright, ma'am. Okay, I'm not rereading that situation. Iron wire. Huh. Do you know what's a really interesting thing about these rolls? No iron wire. Weird. You know what's also the funny thing? No other hard drives. Cool. What a great spot to end. Now I'm gonna call this save hard driveless. Alright, and before I do that, I'm gonna hide this. Anyways, this is the actual end of the stream. I am not joking. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did /will do something productive. So long, bye-bye.